All right, so this is Ankit. I am an English communication trainer. Let's start the session, the level 1 of spoken English. So we'll begin with some words which will enable you to be able to speak in English, because there are n number of words. You can start with any word, but there are some words which you can use as an icebreaker. So the first word is all over. All over or all over. So all over means everywhere. All right. और in Hindi हर जगह. So how we can initiate a conversation with a stranger or someone we know? So we can use this word instead of hi, hello, right? So all over would do, because how you can initiate a conversation with this word all over, like you are surrounded, like these are the sheets all over around here, and the tables are all over. When you are on the road, vehicles are all over, and when you are in the park, people are all over. When you are in hospital, patients, doctors are all over. So you can start a conversation with all over. For example, if I'm meeting someone, how can I initiate a conversation? So I'll look in the surrounding what I can find. So if I'm in the classroom, so the students are all over, right? So this is how we'll initiate. For example, in the classroom, students are all over, right? Then the next word is after all. It means आखिर या फिर भी, right? So when you are in the market and if you are purchasing something, you are buying something, so you can say like this, you just tell me about this product. After all, I am a customer, and when I am in classroom, please explain this topic. After all, I am a student. Or whatever title or individuality you have to use that individuality after this after all. For example, after all, I am a learner. After all, I am a student. After all, I am an employee. After all, I am a employer, or whatever. So after all is the second word. All right, and you can use this after all everywhere. For example, if someone asks you, would you like to have a cup of coffee? And if you are doing something like I'm reading a newspaper, so I'll say no, after all I am reading. So you can use this after all with the work you are doing, right? Then the next word is over and over. Above, excuse me. The next word is time and once. The next word is time and again. And the next is again and again. इन सारे टाइटल्स का मतलब होता है बार बार, राइट? So if something is happening frequently, so you can use this term again and again, over and over, time and once, right? For example, someone is knocking the door over and over, right? कोई बार बार अगर डोर बजा रहा है, आपको बार बार आपका मोबाइल हैंग हो रहा है या सिस्टम वर्क नहीं कर रहा, so you can use this term, the system is not working time and again. It has been proved time and again that we are good at mathematics. I covered these words yesterday, so I'll explain the same topic again. The next word is by and by. It means धीरे धीरे. Like if you are practicing something, you will learn that thing by and by, धीरे धीरे. Like I am learning English, I will be able to speak in English by and by, धीरे धीरे, right? So everything you are doing, it takes time, so you can use this term as well, by and by. For example, if you turned on the AC and it will not cool the room just like that, it requires some time, so the room will get, right, the temperature by and by, the expected temperature by and by, धीरे धीरे it will work. So this is again a good term you can use in every sentence, by and by. Then the next word is far and wide. Far and wide. Far and wide mean सर्वत्र या दूर दूर तक would do. दूर दूर तक. Because हर किसी इंडिविजुअल की या किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की एक लिमिट होती है, एक रीच होती है, दैट इज फार एंड वाइड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई टर्न्ड ऑन दिस ट्यूब लाइट, तो इसकी जो लाइट है वो इसकी एक पर्टिकुलर रीच है, वहां तक ही पहुंचेगी, राइट? सो दैट इज एन ऑब्जेक्ट. इफ आई एम ट्रेवलिंग इन अ कार and if I am traveling, I can reach far and wide. मैं दूर दूर तक उस कार से जा सकता हूं as compared to the other vehicle which I have been using. So दूर दूर तक would do. जैसे yesterday we lost the match, so we didn't expect far and wide that we'll lose the game. So you can use this terminology, far and wide, दूर दूर तक, right? And this would work as the advanced English, right? For example, people ask what is normal English, what is informal English, what is formal English, what is advanced English. There is no certain level of English, it is just the usage of the word you use. So this is again a good word, far and wide. Then I'll use a clear screen, so I'll write the words here. All, over, after all, and over and over, again and again, and then this time and once, time and again. And there's this by and by, right? After this we covered this far and wide. far and wide. Alright, so the next word is first and foremost. First and foremost. So you can use this word to initiate a conversation, first and foremost. For example, मेरे को कुछ करना है, जैसे मेरे को I have to prepare, like I need to cook something. So if I need to cook Maggi, what I need at the first? So I need at least a bowl. So first and foremost, take a bowl. You can initiate a conversation like this, first and foremost. For example, मेरे को आधार कार्ड बनाना है. So what is the first and foremost thing I should have? Is my identity, like my certifications or my proof of residence or something. So first and foremost, I need the identity, and everything requires something to initiate something. So that is first and foremost. For example, if you want to appear in the interview, what is the first and foremost thing you will do? So the first and foremost thing I need to do is to prepare a resume or a curriculum vitae. That is the first and foremost thing. So this is again a good word. सबसे पहले, सबसे पहले. Then now and then. Now and then means once in a while. Once in a while, or like frequently, which is happening, or once in a week, or rarely it is happening. So you can use this now and then. For example, like people who go to temple, people who go to visit different localities, so they can say like I visit temple now and then. For example, if someone is fit and fine, how is he? Because he goes to gym now and then, he goes for a walk now and then. So then he can use now and then. Something which you are doing frequent, not frequently, once in a while. कभी कभार आप जो करते हो, but regular basis पे. So you can use now and then. Then the next word is out and out. So out and out means complete, right? For example, this bottle, it is not. Let's take the other example. Like if all the chairs are not occupied, कोई उस पे बैठा हुआ नहीं है, the room is not out and out, the room is not complete or fully filled. So you can use this out and out. For example, if I would say my expectation is 70 liter, right? And if I got 69 liters, so the quantity is not out and out, the quantity is not complete. So you can use this term out and out, right? Then over and above, over and above. What is this term? Over means complete, and then above that level. For example, if what do you get over and above? For example, I purchased this remote and I got extra cells, right? The batteries along with the remote in the same price. Like this remote costs 100 rupees. And within the same amount I am getting 2 extra batteries. So I am getting 2 batteries over and above the remote. So it is excluding the particular device. It is not including in the price. You are getting it for free, you can say. For example, if you are working in a company and if you are getting incentives, so you can use this term as I am getting the incentives over and above the salary, because salary is fixed, something which you are getting extra, so that extra is over and above. So you can use this over and above. It means atirikt. Yeah, besides would also do in this case, but you have to use over and above. And then over and above. Once in a blue moon would do. Once in a blue moon. Something which happens rarely, right? जो कभी कभार होता है. So you can use this term once in a blue moon. For example, I'm sure people do not go to movie theaters regularly. They go like when they find the movie is interesting, तो तभी वो लोग थिएटर में मूवी देखने जाते हैं. तो they can say like I go to theaters once in a while. For example, आप कार चला रहे हो रोड पे, तो आपको डेली अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स पुलिस को नहीं दिखाने पड़ते. It is once they ask you to show the documents. So when it happens once in a while. अगर कोई security issue है या कुछ, तो which happens rarely. जैसे now in winters rarely rain होती है, तो rain happens once in a blue moon in winters. You can use this term once in a blue moon. How many words we have covered so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's take one other word, so it will make 10 words. What should be the next word which could work as an icebreaker? What can we use? We can use this word through and through. Through and through would do. Through and through. Okay, through and through means completely. For example, if I am if I am a player, I am a cricket player, so I know cricket through and through. If I am playing cricket, if I am a sports person, so I know how to play. So I can use this term, I can play cricket through and through. If you are good at mathematics, you can say I know mathematics through and through, because you have the ability to solve the questions. You can solve each and every question. So you can use this term, I am good at mathematics through and through. Through and through is like in Hindi we can say bhali bhati, right? Bhali bhati. And what should be the other term? Bhali bhati. Or in normal layman language you can say अच्छी तरह से. अच्छी तरह से. जैसे यू हैव टू से मैं आपकी बात अच्छी तरह से समझ रहा हूँ. You can say it like this, I am understanding your conversation properly, right? Or you can say I am understanding the topic through and through. भली भांति और अच्छी तरह से. You can use this term through and through. So now I'll tell you how you can use these words as a icebreaker. If you have these 10 words in your minds for now, you can frame sentences. For example, if I take this by and by, so you will come to know the whole topic by and by. धीरे धीरे आपको ये topic समझ में आएगा. All over, and all over. What is all over? You see surroundings, what you can find all over. Like I can see this. There are lights all over in the classroom because हर जगह light है, तो हर जगह कोई चीज होती है तो you will use all over. So as a beginner, how you will use these terms? So if you are meeting a stranger, you see first of all what is all over. If you are on the road, you can see, you can tell like vehicles are all over. If you are in the classroom, students are all over. After all, आखिरकार, you have to use your identity with this after all. For example, if you are purchasing a motorcycle, so you ask the seller, like, you tell me the features, after all I am a buyer or a customer. If you are purchasing grocery, so you can bargain, telling the shopkeeper that you just tell me how much does this cost, after all I am a customer. So you can use this term after all. Alright, so these are the 10 terms with which you can initiate a conversation. Right, I am clearing the screen. Where's the, here? Okay, so I am writing the 10 words here again. All, over, after, all, over, and over, again and again, time and again, time and once, by and by, far and wide, first and foremost, then now and then, then what I took, out and out, once in a blue moon, and then this through and through, I am missing a word, this one, over and above. So these are the 10 words you can use as a icebreaker for now. If I would have gotten the active participation, I would have told you guys how to use this as an icebreaker, but it's okay now. So these are the 10 words you can use as an icebreaker. Now, the question is like, what should I read so that I can improve my communication skills in English? And मैं ऐसा क्या पढ़ूँ जिससे मेरी इंग्लिश इम्प्रूव हो जाए? So before that you have to have a mindset so that you will be able to frame sentences in English. So for that what you have to do is you just think about this statement. This statement is This statement would work as a wonderful resource in your learning phase. This statement says, one who concentrates on any one thing with singleness of purpose will ultimately acquire the capacity to do everything. So the first thing you need to do is you have to concentrate, मतलब एकाग्रता. नॉट फॉर इंग्लिश, वट एवर सब्जेक्ट आप जिस पे भी फोकस करना चाहते हो, फर्स्ट थिंग यू नीड इज कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. इफ आई वॉन्ट टू इम्प्रूव my communication skills, the first thing I'll do is I'll concentrate. And how can I do that? I'll listen to people who speak in English, right? So that is concentration. For example, I have to clear any competitive exam. So what I have to do? I have to concentrate on the syllabus. If I want to work as a mechanic, what I have to do? I have to concentrate on different tools and how that tool works. So then I'll be able to get the expected result out of it. So concentration is required. So the first thing you have to do in order to improve your English skills, you have to concentrate. And how you can build concentration? The first thing you have to do is listening, and then it will provide you with the speaking abilities, right? So listening, what should I listen? You listen to any English video or whatever. For example, what are the sources through which we can improve our communication skills in English? What should we listen? So I used to listen radio. I am unable to recall the frequency. It is like 103.1 or something. I'll tell you later on. So there is this guy who tells the news in English only. So you can just listen to what he says and what is the actual pronunciation he is using for a particular word, and what is the flow he is using. He is not using the whole sentence, he is not speaking just like that, he maintain pauses and everything. So then he will be able to speak it flawlessly. So how he did that? Because he practiced it, he concentrated on something. So by listening you can improve your communication skills as a beginner. For example, we are non-native speakers of this language. How we learnt Hindi? Nobody told you like you just take copy and pen, then just write whatever I am saying, then we learnt Hindi. No, we just learnt it like your mother said idara, so you understood idara means come here, right? So how come you were able to think like I understood this particular term idara? What made you to understand? Because you focused on that word, you concentrated like idara. Idara means an indication that says come here. And then slowly and gradually बहुत सारे words mind में amalgamation हुआ, then we learned the language Hindi, right? We were able to communicate in Hindi. Doesn't matter if you are illiterate or illiterate. Those who are illiterate वो भी हिंदी बोलते हैं, पढ़े लिखे भी हिंदी बोलते हैं. How come is it possible? Because दोनों का एक ही पैटर्न है, दोनों ने पहले सुना, then they are able to speak up, right? So the first thing you have to do in order to learn any language, just listen to that language, right? For example, how we know music, like different singers and all, we listen to their music, then we identify this one belongs to Atif Aslam, this one belongs to Arijit Singh, right? So we'll listen to them, then we'll be able to identify like this song means this and sung by this particular singer. So how we just listen to that particular song. So any statement you listen in English will help you out with this particular process. Then once you listen, try practice to speak that sentence or that word. If you are unable to recall that particular sentence, you can use that word as well. For example, there's this keyboard in front of me. I can see just a single key in a moment. I saw the R word. So you can do this practice. How many words you know with the letter R? So just say 5 words frequently. So I got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words in one go, because this is what I can get in one go. For example, you just select a particular letter. If you selected P, just analyze how many words you can have with the letter P. Not parrot or something, some typical words which are useful, right? So any word like I got this word N. So I got this nut, none, nib, nest, near, new, right? So this is your thought process which will work. If you select a particular letter, you selected A, come up with 5 letters that begins with letter A. Could be any word for the initial days. Then this is how you can improve your vocabulary as well. If you use a single letter, excuse me. So you have this mindset, if I am selecting letter A for this day, so you should prepare for 10 A letter words. A. Then you have A letter words, 10 words. Then you can also improve your vocabulary, right? So the first thing you have to do is concentrate. Then you will see the things are working for you in a better way. Okay, so I told you yesterday something like, if you are able to concentrate on something, the next question arises like, I am not confident. I am able to understand whatever the other person is saying in English, but I do not have that confidence to speak up. So in order to resolve that particular problem, we have a different statement, that is, you have to have this statement in your mind, right? Then you will help you out. The first so it says, the hasty are ruffled, the slow and steady have the composure. You can see, one can see the proof of it, the truth of it every moment. What does this statement mean? इस statement का मतलब है, I told you yesterday this Hindi term utawala. Utawala is someone who is doing so many tasks at the same time. For example, if I am driving a car on the road, then I'm also talking over the mobile. So I'm driving and calling someone. So I am utavla. I'm not putting my efforts on a single task. That means I'm not concentrating either on driving or on calling. So that person is utavla, who is not doing a single task at that moment. Utavla is that person, right? So utavla, so bavla. बावला मीन्स नॉट पागल, बावला मीन्स जिसका एक कंसंट्रेशन लेवल नहीं है इतना कि वो कोई चीज रिजॉल्व कर सके या अटेंशन पे कर सके किसी चीज पे, तो दैट पर्सन इज बावला. इफ समवन हु इज नॉट पेइंग अटेंशन ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर टास्क ऑन अ टॉपिक, सो यू कंसीडर द पर्सन एज अ उतावला पर्सन, राइट? उतावला, सो बावला. एंड द नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज slow and steady, have composure. So slow and steady like धीमा, so गंभीरा. आप इसका सत्य हर क्षण देख सकते हैं. इसका सत्य हर क्षण देख सकते हैं. So how these two statements will enable you to be able to speak in English is that the first statement is about concentration. If you really want to learn English, you have to have this माइंडसेट कि मेरे को कंसंट्रेशन रखना पड़ेगा. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट यू हैव टू यूज एज कंसंट्रेशन. द सेकंड थिंग इज अबाउट कॉन्फिडेंस, हाउ यू कैन डेवलप कॉन्फिडेंस. सो फॉर दैट यू हैव टू हैव दिस माइंडसेट ऑफ कि यू आर पेइंग अटेंशन ऑन अ सिंगल टॉपिक एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम. आपको एक काम करते हुए दो काम और नहीं करने. If you are having dinner, just have dinner. Do not call over the phone on the mobile with the other guy. You just have your dinner at that particular time. Then you can eat properly, right? You can see people, they watch television and besides that they eat or drink tea, coffee or whatever. It is a good medium of enjoying the movie or whatever, but this is not the case. And these are not the etiquettes. So you can think like I'm enjoying the movie, but you take it this way. If there is this serious topic which has been just allow me a second. If you are watching movie and you like that particular song, right? So you think, you just observe yourself. You will not have a sip of the coffee. You will put that cup aside and you just watch that particular scene. Why is that? Because you are paying attention on that particular song or the movie scene, right? Why is that? Because you have the interest, you are paying concentration on that. So that is the same methodology you have to follow. If you want to learn something, you have to put 100% of your efforts. आपको उस पर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन देना है और किसी टास्क पे दिमाग नहीं लगाना. तो उतावला नहीं होना. जैसे मेरे को अभी ये टीवी चलाना है तो मैं पहले जाके फैन नहीं चलाऊंगा, ट्यूबलाइट नहीं चलाऊंगा, सबसे पहले टीवी चलाऊंगा. दैट विल वर्क. सो वन टास्क एट अ टाइम. आप इस स्टेटमेंट को ऐसा समझ लो, आपको एक समय पे एक ही काम करना है. देन you will be able to understand or learn that particular skill. अब आप इसका सत्य देख सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे अभी मैं बोर्ड पे लिख रहा हूँ, बोर्ड पे लिखने के साथ साथ इफ आई एम ऑल्सो लुकिंग हियर एंड देयर एंड इफ आई एम ऑल्सो प्लेइंग और ऑपरेटिंग माई डिवाइस मोबाइल एंड आई एम ऑल्सो हैविंग अ कप ऑफ टी, और मेरे पास पता नहीं मैं डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा हूँ 10 तरह से, तो आई विल नॉट बी दैट मच capable to deliver the same topic. If I have to pay attention on this particular topic, then things will work out, right? So the first thing you have to do is concentration, then attention. Concentration करने के लिए सबसे पहली चीज listening और attention. If you listen properly, attention will come. All right. So I am writing these two statements again so that you can write down. You jot down these two statements will work. These are the magical statements. You have to trust on these two statements. In order to learn any skill, these two statements would do. The first statement was one who concentrates on any excuse me, one thing with singleness of purpose, right? One who, ठीक है, will ultimately acquire the capacity to do everything. Right, you can jot down this statement. I am writing the next statement after this. Excuse me. Writing the next statement. The next statement that which will help you out is the hasty. Haste मतलब you have, आपने सुना होगा haste is waste, मतलब जल्दी का काम शैतान का, या जल्दीबाजी is not going to give you anything, is not gonna give you anything. तो haste is that उतावला thing, जल्दीबाजी, right? The hasty are ruffled. Ruffled is like बावला. एंड वो जो लोग जो धीरे धीरे काम करते हैं, यू आपने ये वाला मॉरल सुना होगा, स्लो एंड स्टडी विंस द रेस. सेम थिंग इज हैपनिंग, बिकॉज इफ यू वांट टू लर्न दिस लैंग्वेज slowly and gradually, by and by, you will be able to learn the language. It will not happen frequently. Everything requires or takes some time. So this language is also taking a time, some time, a few time, a little time. So that we will cover later on. What sort of time will it take? The slow and steady have composure, and if you have the composure, you can do the task easily. You can see the truth of it. Right, so these two statements for day 1, which will enable you to be able to speak in English. Not from day 1, those 10 words which I told you, like the icebreakers, that would allow you to work or to be able to form a sentence, to initiate a conversation anywhere. So these are the two statements. Now I told you something, a story yesterday, like that Baga or something Lagan movie. So I'll cover that story with these two statements. Okay. I got to clear that first thing. Okay. So, like those who do not know what is this language, like they have learned something in English, but then they believe like they cannot speak in English. It is not the case. It is just the fear they have in their mind, like they cannot speak in English. So for that, what they can do is, like, every guy says hello, right? You call over the telephone, on the mobile, what do you say? You say hello. So hello is an English terminology. So how come you are able to speak this English word? It is just the fear you have, like I cannot speak in English. This is just a word. Right? The next word, I'll take a difficult word. For example, hello is a common word, a word which is not common but has the same meaning. Write this word. Hola. Hola, right? Or these are not English words. Let me take a different word. Hello is a common word, right? Hey you use, hi you use, and now a different or difficult word or an anonymous, unknown, strange word which you have heard for the first time. That could be a word like, if I am saying hello and I have this query, like hello, this is so now you understand this single conversation. If I am calling a guy, I said hello or he said hello to me, and if I am unknown to this language, I have this fear कि मुझे I cannot speak in English. The other guy says hello. I say hello. I replied hello. Okay. The next thing he says, this is Ankit. Like the other guy is saying, this is Ankit. So I got to know. इतना सबको समझ में आता है, कोई नाम बोल रहा है तो the other guy is telling his name. This is Ankit. यहाँ तक भी मेरे को समझ में आ गया, right? अब कॉल डिस्कनेक्ट कहाँ पे हो रहा है? हाउ हैव यू बीन पे, क्योंकि जो कॉमन सेंटेंस और टर्म है वो है हाउ आर यू. अगर वो दिस इज अंकित के बाद बोलता हाउ आर यू तो मैं उसको और सुनता, बट यहां तक उसने इतना बोला तो वो टेल से कि मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती, आप हिंदी में बात करो या ऐसा कुछ करके. वाई? बिकॉज उसका फियर ये सेंटेंस नहीं है, उसका फियर यही है कि उसको इंग्लिश नहीं आती, ऐसा उसने सोच रखा है. डजंट मैटर ये वाला स्टेटमेंट उसको समझ में नहीं आया. दिस गाय विल अगेन ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन द सेम थिंग इन द नॉर्मल और लेमन टर्मिनोलॉजी और लैंग्वेज. जब आप बार बार पूछोगे उससे क्या, वॉट, वुड यू माइंड रिपीटिंग दैट, आप कुछ भी उससे पूछ सकते हो. जैसे वो इंग्लिश में बोल रहा है, मैं हिंदी में उसको बोलूंगा. उसने बोला हाउ हैव यू बीन, मैं बोलूंगा है सर समझ में नहीं आया क्या बोल रहे हो आप. तो इफ ही नोज द सेकेंड लैंग्वेज वो बता देगा आपको, एंड ही विल स्विच द लैंग्वेज अकॉर्डिंगली, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट लाइक जिसको इंग्लिश आती है उसको सिर्फ इंग्लिश की भी आती है, उसको और अदर लैंग्वेजेस भी आती है. लाइक एवरी पर्सन नोज द लोकल लैंग्वेज वेयर एवर ही लिव्स, राइट. सो ही विल स्विच. तो ये फेयर हटाने का सबसे बड़ा आप एक प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो. यू कैन कॉल एनी अननोन फ्रेंड ऑफ योर्स, लाइक जो कॉमन फ्रेंड होता है जिससे आपकी कम बात होती है, वो उसके पास आपके नंबर नहीं है, ऐसा कोई नंबर यू कैन फाइंड. देन यू टॉक टू द स्ट्रेंजर. हेलो, ही सेज हेलो. You just use whatever sentence you can frame in English, because the other guy is not going to analyze or observe how good you are at English. उससे आपका fear निकलेगा कि सामने वाला कुछ भी सुने, मेरे को तो सिर्फ इंग्लिश में बोलना है. So in order to overcome with that fear is ultimately speaking. If you cannot speak in public, अगर आपको public speaking में fear है, तो यू कैन स्टार्ट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन ऑन अ कॉल. वहां पे तो कोई पर्सन आपको देख भी नहीं रहा, किसको पता कौन बोल रहा है, आप उसके सामने इंग्लिश बोल के फ्री हो जाओ. इफ यू गेट दैट कॉन्फिडेंस, देन यू विल बी एबल टू स्पीक इन पब्लिक, राइट. इट्स नॉट लाइक यू जस्ट किसी पब्लिक प्लेस पे गए एंड यू स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग जस्ट लाइक दैट टू स्ट्रेंजर्स. दिस डज नॉट हैपन. You have to have something, a message or something which is like what's in it for the other guy, then he'll listen to you. But we do not have that message. So what we can do is, you can use this particular statement, how have you been? And it is like, I have been good. आपको धीरे धीरे कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट करनी है. फर्स्ट थिंग आई टोल्ड यू इज यूज द आइस ब्रेकर्स लाइक ऑल ओवर, ओवर एंड ओवर, राइट. देन यू इनिशिएट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन इफ यू हैव दैट माइंडसेट कि नहीं मेरे को तो आज बोलना ही है. तो यू ब्रेक द आइस विथ लाइक ऑल ओवर. ऑल ओवर के बाद आप उससे बोलो हेलो. हेलो यू कैन से like I am on the road, how can I initiate a conversation? Just like मेरे को थोड़ी बहुत इंग्लिश आती है, so I'll act like हर जगह गाड़ियाँ ही गाड़ियाँ हैं. This is how you can initiate in हिंदी, right? तो उसी को इंग्लिश में कैसे करोगे? You can use like व्हीकल्स आर ऑल ओवर, या बाइक, कार, साइकिल, पीपल, जो भी आसपास है मेरे रोड के, मैं डायरेक्ट हेलो नहीं करूंगा, राइट. बिकॉज आई एम नॉट ऑन अ कॉल कि आई विल से हेलो हाय. सो इन ऑर्डर टू बी अ स्पीकर इन पब्लिक, यू हैव टू हैव समथिंग यूनिक और डिफरेंट टू स्टार्ट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन विद. सो आई विल स्टार्ट लाइक व्हीकल्स आर ऑल ओवर. The other guy will listen because he is experiencing the same thing. उसको भी पता है हर जगह. जैसे you have experienced this, जैसे आप कभी बाजार गए हो, राइट. तो आप रेड लाइट पे खड़े हो, वहाँ पे बहुत सारा ट्रैफिक है एंड यू आर वेटिंग. एक अननोन स्ट्रेंजर आपकी तरफ देखता है, वो यूं यूं करता है, बिकॉज बाय दैट वो तो स्ट्रेंजर, वो आपसे यूं यूं क्यों कर रहा है? बिकॉज ही वॉन्ट्स टू से कि भाई इतना ट्रैफिक है, इतना टाइम लगेगा, राइट. बिकॉज ही नोज कि ट्रैफिक है, यू नो द ट्रैफिक है, तो वो बता क्यों रहे आपस में? दे वॉन्ट टू इनिशिएट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन. तो द सेम कॉमन थिंग विच इज हैपनिंग अराउंड, यू कैन स्टार्ट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन विद दैट पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक. लाइक अगेन आई एम कमिंग टू दैट पॉइंट, आई एम ऑन अ रोड, आई विल से bikes are all over. If the person is listening to me, I will say hello, my name is Ankit. Okay, he'll reply. Doesn't matter he replies or not. You'll start like vehicles are all over. Hello, if he listens, hello, my name is Ankit. Doesn't matter he replies. What is the next thing you will do? You will come up with the next icebreaker. That is after all. This is the easiest way to start a conversation with, right? Bikes are all over. Bikes are all over. He sees, hello, my name is Ankit. He turns. After all, we are taxpayers. कुछ भी आप बोल सकते हो. After all, we have the right to park our vehicle on the road. कुछ भी आप बोल सकते हो, whatever you have in your mind. If the other guy is replying back, then only you have to initiate a conversation. If the other guy is not replying, आप बोले ही जा रहे हो, do not do that. सिर्फ दो statements दो. If he is okay to have conversation with you, he'll reply. Then you can initiate a conversation in public. Or this is the easiest thing you can do in order to build confidence, right? You talk to strangers. Like in Hindi, you can do how you see sales people, they do not know this who the shopkeeper is, right? They just walk in, they ask the shopkeeper like, this is the product, this is the price, and we can give you these many features and offers along with the product. They initiate the conversation. They don't have that fear कि shopkeeper उनको नहीं जानता या वो stranger है. अगर उनमें ये fear होगा, they will not be able to crack the deal, right? So you just ये fear, इस fear को you have to put aside कि एक बार के लिए fear हटाना है, मेरे को सिर्फ बोलना है. Then you will be able to speak. Once you do all these things, फिर actual spoken part चालू होगा. Because doesn't matter सामने वाले को इंग्लिश आती है नहीं आती, आपको तो ये पता है कि आपको इंग्लिश नहीं आती. फिर आप इंग्लिश सीखना चालू करोगे कि इंग्लिश, अब मैंने ये चीज तो कर ली, मुझे इंग्लिश बोलनी है. एक बार आप बोल के तो देखो, यू टेक दैट स्टेप कि मेरे को इंग्लिश बोलनी है. यू कैन स्टार्ट जस्ट लाइक दिस. जरूरी नहीं है आपको पूरी ग्रामर आनी चाहिए, पूरी इंग्लिश की नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, उसके बाद आप इंग्लिश में बात करोगे. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. यू हैव टू टेक ए स्टेप कि मेरे को ये थोड़ा आइस ब्रेकर करके इतना खुद को कॉन्फिडेंट बनाना है कि मेरे को अब इंग्लिश बोलनी है. वंस यू डू दिस स्टेप, द नेक्स्ट स्टेप बिगिंस. वो आता है अपनी इंग्लिश कॉन्वर्सेशन का. दैट आई हैव नॉट स्टार्टेड येट. आई गेव यू 2 स्टेटमेंट्स एंड सम आइस ब्रेकर्स. आइस ब्रेकर क्या होता है? हाँ, जैसे मैं यहाँ खड़ा हूं, मेरे सामने एक बर्फ की दीवार है, इधर आप खड़े हो, तो हाउ वी विल कम्युनिकेट. आप नॉर्मल लाइफ में भी ऐसे देख लो, ये कोई स्ट्रेंजर है, मैं यहाँ हूँ, कोई दीवार नहीं होती, बट ये होता है कि स्ट्रेंजर है, तो मैं उससे बात कैसे करूँ. तो यू हैव टू ब्रेक दैट आइस. जब आप वो दीवार तोड़ोगे तभी आप बात कर सकते हो, राइट? तो यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन योर आइस ब्रेकिंग स्किल्स. आइस ब्रेकर जो 10 वर्ड्स थे वो मैंने आपको बताए. उस आइस ब्रेकर वर्ड से आप कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट करोगे. देन यू विल से हेलो हेलो, राइट? इफ द अदर गाय रिप्लाइज, करता है नहीं करता डजंट मैटर. राइट आफ्टर दिस आप बोलोगे माई नेम इज, फॉर लाइक एज अ बिगिनर आप सिर्फ यूं ही बोलो माई नेम इज whatever your name is, right? Bikes are all over. Hello, my name is Ankit. इतना फ्लो में भी नहीं बोलना. Bikes are all over. If the other guy listens, bikes are all over. If he makes the eye contact, he nods. Okay. Hello, my name is Ankit. If he replies, wait करना है थोड़ा. If he does not reply, what you have to say, you cannot say stranger how have you been. You'll use the next icebreaker which I told you. After all, analyze the situation. जैसे मैं ट्रैफिक में खड़ा हूँ, चलो और कोई सिचुएशन लेता हूँ कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरे को वेजिटेबल खरीदनी है. मैं गया वेजिटेबल मार्केट, ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे स्ट्रेंजर है, मेरे को कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट करनी है. वेजिटेबल मार्केट में, सब्जी मंडी में क्या होता है सबसे ज्यादा? क्राउड होता है, सब्जियां होती है, और क्या होता है? वेंडर्स होते हैं डिफरेंट डिफरेंट। तो आप बोल सकते हो लॉट ऑफ वेंडर्स ऑल ओवर। You can start like lot of vendors all over. If the other guy listens and he nods, you say hello, my name is Ankit. Okay, just wait. If he replies, if he does not reply, wait. Then allow him 10 seconds. Then come up with the next icebreaker. That is after all. Now after all is your identity. After all आप क्या हो? परचेजर हो, सब्जी खरीदने आए हो, क्या आपका मोटिव था उस जगह पे, या वो क्यों आया है, उसका भी क्या आइडेंटिटी है, उसमें आप आफ्टर ऑल लगाओगे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल लॉट ऑफ वेंडर्स ऑल ओवर, हेलो दिस इज अंकित, अलाउ हिम सम टाइम। आफ्टर ऑल वी नीड टू परचेज टमाटोज, राइट? आखिर हमें टमाटर खरीदने यहीं आना पड़ता है। यू कैन, इतना आप बोलोगे, यू विल गेट द कॉन्फिडेंस। आपको सिर्फ एक बार करना है ये अननोन के सामने। इसमें आपको उसका रिप्लाई भी नहीं चाहिए कि वो अपना नाम बताता है, बोलता है मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती, डजंट मैटर। आपको अपना काम करना है, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली यू वांट टू बिकम अ स्पीकर। सो यू हैव टू इनिशिएट द कॉन्वर्सेशन विद द आइस ब्रेकर। फॉर दैट आई गेव यू 2 मोटिवेशनल स्टेटमेंट्स। दैट इज आपको कॉन्सेंट्रेशन वाली थिंग, एंड डू नॉट बी उतावला, हेस्ट में नहीं करना जल्दी जल्दी कि वेंडर्स आर ऑल ओवर, माय नेम इज अंकित, हाउ हैव यू बीन, ऐसे कुछ नहीं करना। धीरे धीरे, हैव द कंपोजर। धीरे धीरे चीजें होगी, आपको स्टेटमेंट का मतलब समझ में आएगा कि मैं अगर हेलो बोलता हूं, फोन पे बोलता हूं तो जस्ट रिप्लाई आता है हेलो, हाँ या हेलो, the other guy replies. But normal practically आप किसी को हेलो बोलते हैं, मोस्टली 70% केसेस में हेलो रिप्लाई आता है, बट हर जगह नहीं आता। मैं किसी शॉप पे गया, मैं दुकानदार को यूँ बोलता हूँ हेलो, तो वो यूँ नहीं बोलेगा हेलो। फोन पे तो वो भी बोलेगा हेलो, बट ये दुकानदार है, मैं इसके गया हेलो, तो ये मेरे को बोलता है क्या चाहिए भाई साहब, यही बोल देगा हाँ बोलो, कुछ भी बोल सकता है वो। तो हेलो इज नॉट द अल्टीमेट रिप्लाई, राइट? सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन इनिशिएट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन। If you want, I can write all the words again and the statement. You just jot it down and then the class is over. All over, after all, over and over, again and again, time and again, once and again, and then this by and by, and then this far and wide, then first and foremost, then now and then out and out, over and above, once in a blue moon, how many are these? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So I gave you these 10 icebreakers, and I am just telling you how you can initiate a conversation. This is the last attempt I am doing. For example, I can pick any of the icebreaker, doesn't matter, you have to start with all over. You can pick any one out of these, right? For example, I am picking this one. This one is again and again, something which is happening again and again in your surrounding, right? What is happening? This guy is kicking again and again, he is making noise again and again, I am getting a call again and again. Something which is happening again and again, doesn't matter, is like you have to be that clever, you can handle this situation. But you can start like Nowadays I'm getting a call again and again from the bank employees. The bank employees are calling me again and again. You can start a conversation like this. For example, again I'm taking very simple, like I do not know English, I am a normal person who has this fear, like I cannot speak in English. So I took this icebreaker, by and by. I have this single word in my mind, by and by. Okay, so how can I do that? Just think like this is not the classroom. I am that guy who has that fear. I know this word by and by, right? And by and by का मतलब धीरे धीरे. अब मैं वो लड़का हूँ जिसको इंग्लिश नहीं आती, मैं कहीं पे गया, जैसे मैं कहाँ पे गया, जैसे मैं हॉस्पिटल गया, आई नो दिस वर्ड बाय एंड बाय, मेरे को इंग्लिश बोलनी है, मेरे को आज बोल के ही आनी है बाय एंड बाय. तो सबसे पहले मेरे दिमाग में आया, लाइन लगती है वहाँ पे, राइट, गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल में, तो धीरे धीरे नंबर आता है, राइट. बाय एंड बाय माई टर्न विल कम. You have to say this particular sentence. एक सेंटेंस बोलना है किसी के भी सामने. ये थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो गया शायद, बाय एंड बाय माई टर्न विल कम. और इजी लेते हैं, हॉस्पिटल नहीं, और इजी क्या करते हैं अपन, जैसे अपन क्या करते हैं नॉर्मल, शॉपिंग करते हैं ग्रोसरी स्टोर पे, राइट. शॉपकीपर से आप मान लो एक पार्ले जी खरीद रहे हो, अब उसमें धीरे धीरे कैसे लगाना है, यू हैव टू यूज दिस टर्म, कि एक बार यूज लेना है. अब मेरे को पार्ले जी खरीदना है, लेकिन मेरे को धीरे धीरे वर्ड लगा के आना है उसमें. क्या हो रहा है, धीरे धीरे पार्ले जी महंगा हो रहा है. बाय एंड बाय इट इज गेटिंग एक्सपेंसिव. शॉपकीपर को मैं बोल रहा हूँ बाय एंड बाय पार्ले जी इज गेटिंग एक्सपेंसिव. इतना मैंने बोला, वो बोलेगा यस नो, हाँ सही बोल रहे हो, कुछ भी, रिप्लाई डजंट मैटर. नाउ यू कैन से, अब हेलो तो करना नहीं है, बिकॉज इफ ही इज रिप्लाइंग, सो यू कैन से what I told you after that, hello, and then you have to say how have you been. But in this particular situation, what you can use is, you can use the next icebreaker, that is any one of these, right. I took this far and wide, इसका मतलब दूर दूर तक. My first thing is धीरे धीरे, second thing is दूर दूर तक. First thing is Parle-G is getting expensive, by and by. अब मेरे को जो कुछ भी बोल रहा है सुनना है. Now I'll use the next icebreaker, that is, ice break तो हो गई, next आपका word, that is far and wide. अब दूर दूर तक मैं क्या लगाऊं जल्दी से, कि दूर दूर तक ग्रॉसरी की दुकान नहीं है, there is no grocery shop far and wide, राइट. आपको 2 सेंटेंस बोलने हैं, आपने 2 सेंटेंस बोल लिए, डजंट मैटर. अब इसमें एक क्वेश्चन आ रहा होगा कि मेरे को तो सिर्फ बाय एंड बाय बोलना आता है, ये जो पार्ले जी इज एक्सपेंसिव नहीं बोलना आता, उसका भी एक तरीका है, विल कवर, एंड दैट इज फार एंड वाइड. तो अगर आप ये 2 वर्ड्स यूज करके कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट करते हो, विल गेट द कॉन्फिडेंस. आपके दिमाग में से वो आई कैन नॉट की जगह आई कैन आ जाएगा, इफ यू ट्राई दिस, राइट. द बिगेस्ट फियर इज आई कैन नॉट, बट इफ यू हैव दैट माइंडसेट आई कैन, तो चीजें वर्कआउट करेगी, राइट. सो आई थिंक आई शुड प्रोबेबली गेट गोइंग. आई एम